Happy Tuesday. How you doing? I won't take too long. I gotta get to the VTH this morning. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around something I heard last night. I was talking with someone. I don't know how Java expects people to. I don't know how he thinks these things up. That are beyond absurd. I'll save the best for last. She said, yeah, Java went live again today. I said, oh yeah, what now? Guess the story's already changing. Saying he absolutely has to be out of there by the middle of November now. I won't elaborate. I'll just give you the. I'll cut right to the chase on every one of these things. Oh, his Jeep now is a 5-speed. I know it's a little one. Compass, Patriot, real little one. And I saw a couple of things from a couple videos other people put up of his lives. And at times you see the interior of it. It's an automatic on the floor. But he was telling someone asked him about his cars. Well, he got rid of all the cars except his Bel Air and his daily driver Jeep, the little one, whatever it is. It's a 5-speed. Wow, it'll be a twin with this Corvette Stingray that's a 5-speed. They'll be twins. And I remember seeing that. You know, I mean, you can tell. He says, when he does his road trips, he's out driving around complaining about how other people are driving. He's a miserable motherfucker. He's only happy when he's bitching and complaining about what other people are doing. You know? He says, you never see him reach down and shift. You never see him reach down and shift. And you can tell. Standard when you're driving along, you're taking off. There's a little motion with the vehicle between shifts, you know? You can clearly see in some of his videos, it's an automatic on the floor. Hey, maybe that guy go there and put the starter in for him. Maybe instead of putting the starter in, he converted his Jeep over from an automatic to a 5-speed. Maybe that's what happened. Threw out some blame. Got into his ex-wife again, blaming her for shit. He's finding shit she had bought and put away. He didn't even know it was there. I laughed at it. She says, you know what? Maybe his wife is still there. She went in a closet one day to put something in there. One of his boom boxes fell, hit her on the fucking head and killed her. All the rest of this shit came down on her. And she's been there dead, buried under a pile of all that stuff he's been hoarding for fucking years and doesn't know it. Blamed her for the mortgage problem that, got him in trouble. Mentioned his on-again, off-again girlfriend in Virginia. Somebody asked him, oh no, he's not going to go out there and see her because he's going to buy another house. I'll get to that. She'll want him to put her on a mortgage with him, and then she'll fuck him over the way his ex-wife fucked him over. He don't want nothing to do with that. She's not going to buy that house for $35,000. Doesn't want to live in that part of New Jersey. Real estate agent's looking for a place that'll be closer to his brother and his sister. Says, then he talks shit about his brother and his sister. Says, oh, I was the black sheep of the family, but I turned out better than my brother and my sister. I turned out having a better life than them. I wonder if they're sitting around packing to move, trying to figure out where they're going to live. The way he is. Talked about his weight and his health. He's still smoking cigarettes, Brian. Still smoking cigarettes. With his COPD and everything else. He blamed his weight on COVID. He was never like that. But COVID, being in the house more, gained all that weight. Not working. Bus drivers don't exactly exert themselves. It's not a very physically demanding job. You're sitting in the fucking seat, turning the fucking steering wheel. I mean, how many calories you're burning doing that, right? But but he blamed his weight and bad health on COVID. What else was it? A few other things. I'm saving the best for last here. Well, okay, I'll just cut right to the chase, and I gotta get going. I gotta stop the gas. By the way, gas here up the street at Gulf, $2.72 a gallon. All the little, I'm surprised this Gulf is a big name station. I remember when I was a kid, they were gone for years. Now there's two in the city, one down here on the peninsula and one up the West End. And their prices are pretty good. All the rest of them, the 7-Elevens, all the rest of them, they're like $3.15, $3.20. A few little independent stations, Joe's Gas, Sam's Gas, little convenience station, milk, bread, cigarettes, cereal, ice cream, lottery tickets, cigarettes, gas pumps out front. They're all under $3 from what I've seen. Different parts of the city I've been around. They're all well under $3. His house. Still hasn't said when he's going to have his closing, because that's the only time any money gets dispersed, from the buyer to the seller. Closing has to happen. I guess he watched my video when I laid out step by step what absolutely has to happen to lead up to a closing, and then what happens at the closing, the requirements, especially the lender that's going to be providing a mortgage to the buyer. They need that clean home inspection certificate. They need a clean bill of health and a title search by an attorney. Make sure there's no liens, no owed back taxes, no hidden second, third mortgages before they will approve the mortgage, and only then is when it's a sale and their money's dispersed. The check will go to Jarvis Bank. They'll take what's owed, what's left over, they'll give to him. It has to be that way. There is no way around it. I guess that bothered him, so he's trying to validate himself by saying this. I laughed. He said there's not going to be any home inspection. There's not going to be any attorney that will do a title deed search on the property because his real estate agent waived it. It's not going to let it happen. So this bank that's going to be giving a mortgage to a guy that's going to buy his home is going to be okay with going into this property completely blind. No inspection, no title search. This guy that's buying the property is willing to go along with it. Doesn't need to know if, there's any problems with the home, any problems with the title, back taxes owed, a lien, second, third hidden mortgage he'll be on the hook for having to be responsible for. Doesn't care. Because his real estate agent has the authority to waive a home inspection and to waive an attorney-appointed title deed search in a property. His real estate agent will not let that happen. Okay? That's what he said. Only in the mind of Jabba. Only in the mind of Jabba.